Hi, welcome to Foundry 42. The offices in Wilmslow, United Kingdom. So what I want to do here is show you basically the tour of the building. We're on 3 floors, and at the moment there's 170 at this moment, and there'll be about 184 in the next few months. So as you can see, it's a large operation. So what I want to do is take you around different departments and introduce you to 1 or 2 people. I won't introduce you to everybody like Chris did, because there's too many to do that. We'll be here forever, but I will introduce you to 1 or 2 people, and we'll see what they're up to. So if you come this way, basically I'll let us in the door here. We're on the ground floor. Here we go. As you can see, drinks have arrived to keep everybody hydrated here. So there's going on stuff like that. But here we have, if you have to do a bit of a pan around the office, you can see down this way we have the audio team. Through here in these doors, we'll go down a bit later. Stuff there. We have the animation team, programming, and then also down through here we have tech design, UI, and also some of our production staff here. But I'll just wander around. So if we start down here, we'll wander down to the audio team and stuff like that down through here. And here we have Lee Banyard, our audio director. Basically, pretty much all the audio guys at CIG are actually in this office, apart from one of our guys who works out of the Austin office. We have the animation team, and we have Ushdin, who's our animation lead. Animation we have split between a bunch of the offices, so we have animators in Austin, and we also have animators in Frankfurt, and animators in here. There's the 3 places we have the animation team and so forth and things. And then over here we have programmers. I'll introduce you to Jens, who loves being on camera. And so Jens is basically the lead FPS programmer. We have over here, we have some more of the programming guys here. And we've got Rob, who's, what you're working on, Rob? He's our lead gameplay programmer.
2.5 bugs.
Yeah, Rob does a lot of bug fixing. So.
More issues we're trying to...
We have our small but awesome network team here, and we have tech design. So these are guys who put together all the work on the ships. So when the artists make the ships, these are the guys who then actually make them fly, work on all the sort of stats for them and all that kind of stuff and things, as well as a lot of different areas and stuff for creating on that kind of stuff. And here we have our lead tech designer, John.
Hiya.
How you doing?
Not too bad.
If we go around here quickly, we have the UI guys, and you guys know Zane. Zane's now was in LA, but it's in the UK with us, and basically they're working on a bunch of the UI stuff, doing some reworking on a bunch of the on the cockpit stuff, and there'll be some other stuff I think Zane's going to show later as well, so you can see that kind of stuff as well. Should be good, or he may have already shown already, depending where it hits in the segment. Things. And in the corner there's Bone, who's our lead UI program as well. He does stuff, working away and that kind of stuff. Yeah. So the UI, we focused the UI department in the UK to get everything together before it was split a bit, but now it's actually great having everyone together because it really helps move things along. And then, so our production guys, here these 3 producers led by Ricky on the PU side. And we have basically, we're all working on the PU stuff, so when you see 2.4, 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, these are all the guys. And Ali, who's sneaking off, is basically our technical, our graphics, director of graphics programming, who should be upstairs, but he's down here talking to people, but we may see him later if he pops up in a sec. So that's basically the ground floor. Okay, so we're on the 1st floor, and here I'll just quickly show we've got like our QA team here, which is the first line of defense when coming to go and fix all the bugs and so forth and things like that. So Phil over there and stuff, basically we go here, and then of course then we're very lucky to have the community. You guys help support us. So once we go through here and we feel like we've got enough of the when we feel like we've got enough of the bugs and stuff fixed, then we go out, and then the community gets involved to really refine it for us and so forth. But these guys are, when new builds come out, whether it's on a stream like 2.4 or it's the game dev stream, or it's just basically testing different little levels, and these guys all get involved in that kind of stuff and things. So this is this area here. We're sort of building out this area a bit here. This is just an area we've just taken over, so we're basically going to be remodeling this probably in a few months' time and so forth. So then the next section here is we have our dedicated customer support and customer service team here. So when you guys are filling out tickets and so forth, these are the guys who are doing all the work for you and you're talking to. So give a wave, guys. Like that.
Hiya.
Cool. And through here we have our character and animation tech and art tech teams here, and also production, who are around the corner, but they don't seem to be here at the moment and so forth. But you can see the guys are modelling. You can have a look at some of the stuff they're working on here, different screens and stuff, the characters and stuff, and then Vin on the other sides, technically putting together faces so they move and all that kind of stuff and so forth and things. So this floor is going to be filled up over the next few months as we get more people in and we build up different teams. We have to move around because, like I said, we're about 170, but we're going to 184, probably about 200 people over the next few months. So this floor has the majority of the art department plus the design, and then some and supporting production here. So if we start down this way, we'll go down and see if I can find some of the design guys to talk to, and actually the graphics programmers are here as well. So here we have Phil Mello, who I know you've seen before, who's our lead designer on Squadron 42. So what are you playing at the moment?
Nothing. Well, this PCAP stuff. Trying to sort that out. It's been going well. What was it today? There was Krugeri bridge issues today, but we're sorting that out. So
cool.
Should be good.
Awesome. Yeah. And over there we have Mike, who's our lead level designer on Squadron 42. Getting on and stuff like that. And then the rest of the design team here, we have Luke in the corner, who is basically the lead live designer. So when you're looking at all the stuff we're doing on the Persistent Universe, he's the guy and his team here who are basically putting together a bunch of the map, the Crusader map, and all the Arena Command stuff and things like that as well. And the rest of the design team here working on, basically we work on both Squadron 42 and also some of the Persistent Universe elements here. Through here. And then we've got the graphics team here. These are the graphics programmers, and Ali you sort of saw downstairs, he's still downstairs by the looks of it. These are the graphics guys doing the stuff. And then we have the ship team, and I'll wander over quickly to Nate, who's the ship art director, just to say hello quickly. Hey Nate. So just putting you on camera quickly just to say hello. So basically this is Nate, so this is the big ship team. So in the UK it's the largest team in terms of creating ships here. There's how many ship artists do we have now?
21 now.
21. So basically working on these huge ships. It just takes a lot of people to work on the big capital ships and so forth. But they're applying for also the Squadron 42 ships, as well as some of the Persistent Universe stuff and things. And I think Nate also is will be showing you some cool stuff as well, coming up as well, so that'll be cool. And I'll move on quickly just to give stuff. So it's Nate, and then if we can see there's people working on things here. We have over here Mike Snowden, who is our lead VFX artist. So he basically is the guy who's creating all the explosions with his team. There's also some of the other team are in Frankfurt, right? And it's just here in Frankfurt to the effects and stuff. So we're working on different things. So when you see the lasers, the explosion stuff, these guys put it together from everything we're doing and things like that. Coming up with new and fancy stuff. Don't know if there's anything cool to show.
Explosions and thrusters. Just working on a couple of thruster effects for Paul at the moment. And this is the new death mask explosion effect that we're working on. This is using all the new optics flares and blooms and stuff that we've had recently from the graphics guys. So just kind of refactoring a lot of our existing effects.
Cool.
To make use of the cool new tech.
So hopefully you'll start seeing that stuff going into the build soon. And then if we go through here again, we have guys, and then we move into environment. We have production staff here. So we have Tom there, who's basically our senior producer here, who kind of runs production in the office. Zoe there is basically Squadron 42. She's basically at the moment running Squadron 42. Luke is basically he's the guy who runs ships and environments on the production side, with some help from Ben, who's not here at the moment by the looks of things. He's out and about and stuff. and then as we go through here, it's the environment team and props team, and then come over here, Ian.
Hi.
Say hello to Ian. So he's our environment art director. So he's running the environment pipeline, stuff like that. So basically putting together concepts for the different stuff, and also and he's also basically once again doing the environments for Squadron and the Persistent Universe, and then working with, obviously there's a team here. How many environment artists in the UK now?
About 16 now in the UK.
16 UK, and then we're working with another, how many in Behaviour?
There's 12 with our outsourced partners.
And in Frankfurt there's about 2 or 3 now, is that right?
There's one.
Is it just one? Okay.
Just one.
We'll probably have some more soon in Frankfurt,
Sure.
stuff like that and things. So Ian has to coordinate for a bunch of officers around the world, just as Nathan does on the. So we run sort of pipeline teams, and then they basically they basically coordinate all the ships, they coordinate all the environments, just like all the audio. This runs the same way and so forth. And then we have production teams who work on each pipeline, but also production teams who work on each project as well. And then through here is just the environment guys, and then we have concept. So these guys are basically the guys who come up with a bunch of the concepts and stuff. We have an internal team of, I think it's is it 5 or 6 internal concept guys now? Or there will be 6, I think. So moving forward, so starting in the next few days and stuff. So working on a lot of different things there. So as you can see, there's everyone's looking forward to the Dragonfly. So.
Yeah, it's in progress with the 3D vehicle team.
That's right, it's going on stuff and things. So we're basically concepting out, a lot of different stuff here, and then it's more environment and prop stuff. So that is the top floor, and that's really the tour of our office. So thanks a lot, and I hope you enjoyed the tour. And if basically this is where we will be providing going forward a bunch of material and stuff, and also hopefully going forward on the video side we plan to just keep on showing a bunch of stuff we're doing here, so you guys get to see a bunch of stuff coming out of this office. Thank you very much.